How you doing, everybody? This is Mr. How To for the How To family. I'm going to show you today how to cut your own hair, which is very important to cut your own hair because it saves a lot of money, saves a lot of time, and it's just something that you can do in your spare time. So I show you some of the products that I have. I use the Andes clippers. They're pretty good. I've had them for quite a long time, and they're adjustable. They can adjust to different settings. I use the number one guard because I don't. Number two doesn't really take a lot off, and number one is really good when you combine it with the Andes clippers, and these are also Andes, and it came together and clicked. Got it from I got it from Amazon. That was really good. It's really cool. I think it was like $80 for the whole kit or whatever. So first thing is to have your brush your hair very well. This won't take very long. Brush your hair quite well. I've been somewhat mildly woofing because I'm going to start doing my different waves and things of that nature, and that's why I'm preparing for that. But so your hair has to get to a certain length. So when you start off, you always put your blade as close as possible to your scalp, and if it doesn't cut as deep as you want to, you can just adjust it because that's the furthest one, and you get down closer so the guard won't allow you to do gaps. So you hear how it's cutting a lot firmer. It's going deeper into my hair, but I still have hair on top of my head. And you just keep cutting in particular areas. Obviously I'm moving a little fast because I pretty much know how my hair is at this point in my life. And practice makes perfect. You may mess up. First couple of times I had some crazy stories about my hair when I was younger, but after a while, it comes second nature, and you can do it real quick, like before you go to work or out on a date and things of that nature. Now I'm going to show you how to cut the crown of your head. I hope you can see. This is my crown right here, and that particular area is going to be cut off. So you just be, really delicate about the situation. Understand that your hair goes into a swirl. So if you try to cut it in that pattern, it'll be a lot better. These are some tips of particular areas that you really need to pay attention to when you're cutting your hair. Is behind the ear area and along the tapered line right here. That's really something to highly pay attention to because a lot of times you get a lot of bulking and things of that nature. So we're going to let you understand how to properly get that, so you can really go in and see that it's still quite a bit to cut there. So we really have to go down in there and get it because it will grow a lot faster than the rest of your hair because you didn't cut it. And that will make your shape up, which we're going to do next, a lot better on the back of your head. And we all know that that's a really important place. I'm going to shape my hair up. Now. I use the Andes T-liners, which is an excellent thing. First, always brush your hairline really deep, really hard. Get everything as even as possible. Because when you do your hairline, you're not trying to go back, because you get to a point where there's nothing there. So since you already have something there, we're just gonna clean up the particular lines right in front. Now, as you can see, there's been a vast improvement with my hairline, and it makes me look a lot better because I'm clean. I cleaned my face. I got that particular area right here, my chin, and I lined up my mustache. And you could see I technically did not go up in there. I just got all the new growth and things of that nature, as they say, the new growth, as they say, and just allowed myself to look a lot better, a lot fresher, and things of that nature without technically going into my hairline. That's really important. So next, I'm going to show you how to do the back of your head. All right, the back of your head is just like the front of your head, but you have to be way mindful, because you don't want to go too deep, like I said. But we're going to show you. I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. So just clean all your hair off the side of your neck first. Go into the particular area. Remember, you're not going up in. You're just cleaning. And this will give you the opportunity to see where you can go back over your hair. You still have a dark spot right there. And it's nothing to just go back, get your Andes again, and just clean it right up. My haircut is all done. You see, it's all even. I got the smaller pieces from the back of my head, which was absolutely nothing to do. But I'm now going to show you how to put in particular type of product so you can get your wave start popping. There's a little bit of wave pattern that wants to start going there, but you really have to start attacking it while young. So I use this right here, the Edge Gel, the flexible hold. It's organic too, so it doesn't have all that flake and things of that nature. And it's quite thick. It holds very, 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 very well. So some people put water in their hair to kind of like get their hair, wet and things of that nature. Me, myself, I don't really go that route because I want maximum hold. So I just put it in my head, especially around the hairline area, because you want that to lay down. And in the crown area, because you definitely want that to lay down too. And the only part that I highly, 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 highly state is brush. Like when I say brush your hair, you see how that's caked in? And I want to brush the majority of it out, because it's good for your hair, but at the same time, you want to make sure you allow your hair ample opportunity to get as much of this in as possible. I mean, all the way down. Pull your ear down. When I say brush, if you're watching a show or watching a game, just brush. brush, brush, brush. It was well worth it. Now I put it all in. I brush and brush and brush and brush. You know, you just have fun now and put on your do rag, and just about any do rag, like, doesn't really matter. Just so it smells pretty good. Just the kind that it allows your hair to really has that hold. So a lot of people do theirs different ways. I like to put mine on as low to my eyebrow as possible so it can cover all this particular area, and I put the outside of the do rag, the inner side of the do rag on the outside. And I also like the wide tie because it keeps from putting a crease on my forehead, and that hurts. It really does hurt. You wake up and you're like, what the world? This joint's crazy. So if it ties in the front, it may not reach. Some do, some don't. Not really a big deal because you go tuck it out anyway. And some people also wear a skull cap. Sometimes I do because my head gets cold and it's not really a big deal. And you just pull. And if something falls out, not a big deal. Just wrap it up in there. Now, this is the part where I've noticed that some people do. Some people do the tuck. I do the tie. So I grab. It doesn't have to look good because obviously you're not going to be wearing it outside. And if you do, that's your thing. But I don't. I just want all my hair down where it needs to be. So you can just pull, 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 pull. And you get to that point where you see like, all right, cool. Everything's fine. So please, in the comments below, ask me any question that you desire as far as product, brushes, things of that nature. I have lots of brushes, but it's particular ones that you like to start off with. The harder the brush, the better. And starting off with this particular one, just one from the dollar store. It's not a really big deal. Not nothing you have to really go out and break your back. Now, eventually down the line, when your hair starts getting a lot longer, you have to really maintain it. Then we'll go that route. But until then, just have fun. Enjoy your way. Mr. How To signing out.